Okay, so here we are. We've arrived at Cosford, RAF Cosford. I'm here on setup day. I'm going to have a walk around and talk to a few people, do some interviewing, as always. Good afternoon, 2,000 feet. Hi, Wycliffe Barrett here. We're at the show, we're at Cosford, it's setup day, and I've got Derek with me from PC Pilot, who is the main man, the editor. Just going to have a quick 5 minutes with him and just ask a couple of questions and see where we go. Hi Derek, nice to see you.
Hi,
how are you?
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, really good to see you.
Yeah.
So Cosford 2016, so is this the third year or the second year?
I think it's probably third.
It is the third year, isn't it? And nice to see PC Pilot here again.
Yeah.
One question, first quick question, how is the magazine doing?
It's doing okay. I mean, it's challenging times.
Yeah.
But we're holding our own, and we've got our loyal readers. So yeah, we're pleased to maintain the quality as well, and the breadth and depth of information in there. Have you increased the
size of the magazine? Because every time I pick it up, it seems as though there's a few more pages in there.
No, we haven't. We've kept it. Yeah.
Really?
It's just the quality's got better. That's what you're feeling.
That's it. It's never mind the quality, feel the width.
Exactly.
So I know that you've been in flight simulation for an awful long time.
Yeah.
There's no point us saying how many years, but
since I'd say around 1988.
1988. So you've seen huge changes. What has been the biggest change for you, say, in the last 2 years?
Last 2 years, I suppose in the last 2 years, I would say it's the fidelity and the complexity of the software.
Right.
The bar has been raised by the likes of PMDG, A2A simulations, Just Flight with their kind of study sims. For example, the Canberra, the Tornado, just released their Hawk.
Yeah. So there seems to be a bit of a move for them towards military aircraft more so than civilian, and personally I think that's needed because there's not that many decent military aircraft around unless you start looking at DCS. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, DCS have cornered the market, and there is a problem with the host software. If you're looking at FSX, I mean, the military aircraft are designed to drop ordnance, be it bullets, missiles or bombs. You can't obviously do that, apart from maybe TACPAC. DCS, it does it straight out of the box.
What do you think of PMDG's move into Xplane, and specifically using that one aircraft, the DC-6?
I think it's a genius decision. It's brilliant because that's why we majored on it on the issue before the one that's just come out. I just think it's a good move, and the clientele that people that actually use Xplane is growing steadily. That's why Austin Meyer is over here. Today to make a big announcement.
That's right.
Exciting times.
Very exciting. So talking about exciting times, what do you see for the future? Let's look not too far ahead, say 2.5 years, 3 years ahead. What do you think?
I would say in terms of software, the trend will carry on where it's going in terms of the fidelity, the complexity, the systems modeling. Hardware, we're looking at trying to immerse the user more, and that's kind of exemplified by things like the Oculus Rift, which we feature in the new edition of PC Pilot. We've used it. It still probably needs another iteration. But it's not a matter of if, but when, and that is totally immersive. Okay. So I think it's the immersion factor that we're going to see a development of.
Derek, thank you very much for your time. I know you're a busy man, and PC Pilot is here, and you're going to have a busy weekend. It really is nice seeing you again.
Nice to see you again.
All right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. I'm here with Flight Sim PM UK and James, so we'll just have a quick look at the display. There we go. And here's James, of course.
Hello.
Nice to see you, James, again. How are you this year?
I'm all right, mate.
Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Last year I bought some handles off you. So how is trade going for you at the moment?
Because of the SATEC problem, it's gone down a little while because SATEC had to get another company in China. and they had to start all over again.
All over again.
Yeah.
So
And then Mad Catz 2 weeks ago sold it to Logitech.
yeah,
Which has ruined it basically for this show, because
Yeah.
I was hoping there was going to be a lot more Satec stuff here.
but you've still got your handles, and
Yeah.
look at this one here. This is the 737 one.
Yep.
Yep.
With the dummy reversers.
Yeah, very nice, and that is very similar to what I bought last year. I bought the
Yep.
757 ones off you.
Yeah, well, I've got those here as well.
You've got those over there, and we're going to have a look at this in a minute, which is the Boeing 747.
Yep.
But the pride and joy of the show, I guess, is this little unit here.
Yep. And this is made from flightsimpm.com.
Yeah,
And he is named is Andy.
yeah,
He comes from Ancona in Italy.
right,
He makes this literally from scratch.
yeah.
Okay. It's literally plug and play. It's got a Leo Bodner board in it,
Wow.
and it also lights up and everything. You can change the colour from white to orange if you want.
Really?
Yep. But when you order it, you can actually order white or orange.
I see. And just so you can all tell, we've got our flap lever here, which it goes into position absolutely perfectly. The throttle levers, they're really nice. So just that little bit of resistance that make them feel absolutely wonderful. We've got speed brake on the left hand side, parking brake here, which I assume lights up as well.
Yep, all lights up and
Yeah.
everything. All these work.
Oh, marvellous.
Start engines and stop engines. These you can be tuned to anything you want.
Yeah.
The trim wheels actually work.
The trim wheels work as well.
So you can actually trim the aircraft out.
And now, let me ask
And
you.
the thrust reversers will work.
And the thrust reversers work as well?
Yep.
It's all plug and play.
Yep.
FSX?
FSX,
Yeah.
Prepared 3D,
Yeah.
Xplane,
Wow.
all of them basically.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
All you have to do is go into the game controllers, make sure the PC's picked it up in the game controller section, and then you can tune it from there.
And how much?
£675.
£675, but let me tell you, you're getting a serious piece of kit here. It all lights up inside here. I mean, this, I don't want to pick it up to see how heavy it is.
Work.
Yeah?
All those buttons, all the disconnect buttons work. Everything is wired up.
Amazing piece of kit. Dare I ask you how many of you sold?
I've sold 2 of these.
Yeah.
But he's sold nearly 50.
Really? Yeah. And I guess really, if somebody's buying this unit here, this is a serious piece of kit.
Yeah.
And it's going to go into a full-size cockpit, isn't it? Maybe.
Yeah. It's going to be going into sort of a cockpit.
Okay.
It can go into a home cockpit. It's designed to work with anything. It comes with its own pedestal. So if you wanted to put it on its own pedestal, it's actually at the right height for you to fly.
Yeah, it'd be
as
perfect,
opposed to
wouldn't
the
it?
cockpit.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, let's have a look at the 747 handles then.
Yep.
So
These are the new ones, been redesigned,
yeah, very nice.
and these go like that.
Yeah.
The dummy reversers are there. Okay, you've got your speed brake, and you've got your working flat kit.
Yeah, that's really nice, and I like the coloration on here where you've got this kind of anodized bronze.
I took the photos out of a real 747.
Yeah, this is really nice. And so obviously you're using Cytec throttle handles underneath.
Yep.
In a box.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's 2 quadrants in there. Yep.
And so there's 3 quadrants in here in the box with the slide cut out there, and of course the handles that just pop on top. And you've made a modification over last year, haven't you? That you was telling me about.
I've actually put the grub screws in.
So we've got a little grub screw here, so that when you put it on,
you can tighten it up.
You can tighten it up,
and it stops the wobble.
Excellent. I'm not going to ask you the cost of these because people will be able to find that out from your website.
Yep, definitely.
But it looks as though you're going to have another good year.
Yes, I will, hopefully. And these are the brand new 787s.
Oh, nice. Oh, for the 787.
Yeah.
Excellent. They look really good, don't they? Yeah, they're nice.
Wrong way around. It goes
that way around. Yeah. Brilliant.
Brand new 787.
Brilliant.
When the quality wings come out.
When the quality wings comes out. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, James. Well, once again, thanks. Nice talking to you.
Thank you very much.
Have a great show.
Same to you.
Thanks a lot. Okay, so moving on now. So we're interviewing. We've got an interview with Paul here from Alpine Systems. Alpine Systems have been around for about 30 years and I've known Paul for at least 15 years, so we'll just have a quick chat with him. Nice to see you, Paul, again.
Yeah, nice to see you too, Michael.
Yeah, haven't seen you since last year, maybe.
Absolutely.
Nice new stand you've got here, which looks very nice. I like this, it's all very good. And of course you've got the 3 screens here on this nice setup. Alpine Systems, building computers for flight simulation, 30 years.
Very, very long time, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm still behind the desk.
You're still behind the desk. So, in 30 years, you'll have seen an awful lot of changes in terms of hardware and what have you. Let me ask you, what do you think is the optimum system to have at the moment in terms of hardware? At the moment,
I honestly think our mid-range system, which is the EGGD, which is the Bristol code, which has got the Skylake 6700K processor in it, is the one to go for.
Right.
Couple that with something like the new GTX 1070 or the 1080 if you're going to be using prepared 3D, and you've got yourself a marvellous system.
So that system, what kind of frames are you showing on P3D?
Wow, interesting. I would say we are looking at least around about 50 to 60 frames.
Well, that's more than enough for anybody, isn't it?
Absolutely. And you know, as you can see here, we're using Orbix scenery.
Yeah.
This is Welsh Pool. We're using Active Sky 16 with ASCA, Active Sky Cloud Art, and what else have we got here? Well, prepared version 3.4.
Okay. I know that you've been in the business a long time, and your customers are very, very loyal.
Absolutely.
They just keep coming back. Yeah.
Absolutely. The best advertising in the world for me, Wycliffe, is word of mouth.
Yeah.
And looking after our customers.
Yeah.
You know, that is just so important. And we just find that somebody who had a system off us, say 3-4 years ago, they just come back and say, Paul, build me another one.
Well, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Well, I know that you're going to have a good show. Thank you for your time. And the reason why I'm cutting this short a little bit is because my battery is flashing. But I know you're going to have a good show, and it's really nice to see you, as always.
Fantastic, Michael.
Thanks once again. Alpine Systems, and we'll put a link in the bottom so people know where to go and they can get in touch with you. And let me just say this, and the good thing about Paul is you always get a personal assistant.
Absolutely.
Always get personal service is what I mean.
We will always look after you.
That is true. Okay, we'll see you. Thanks a lot, Paul.
Thank you.
I've got to my hotel room. It's time for a comprehensive review of the hotel room. I'll just give you a quick tour. There's the door, there's the wardrobe, bathroom, and there's the bed, TV. Okay guys, so I've come back from the reception now, and I was lucky enough to have a few words with Austin. I was able to ask him a couple of questions that off the agenda, so to speak. Nothing to do with Xplane 11, but I asked him about the concept of the plausible world, and did he think that he'd achieved what he wanted to within Xplane 10 and the plausible world? His answer was rather long, but I will try to shorten it. And basically he was saying that yes, that he'd achieved what he wanted in the plausible world, but he needed to make that go further, and what he's looking for is a plausible dynamic world. Now, how he explained this is that he doesn't want it to look like the real world, because people have said to him, well, why don't you use Google Maps? If he uses Google Maps or Google Images, of course, they're not always accurate. Sometimes there's difference in coloration, etc., etc. And also the 3D buildings within Xplane don't work with Google Maps or Google satellite images, so he doesn't want to use that. And what he'd rather have is a plausible world, so something that looks almost like the real world, but isn't. And what he's looking for is a plausible dynamic world. So what that means is that airports will close because of bad weather, as in the real world. There'll be people walking around through the towns and cities. The weather, of course, will be vastly upgraded to reflect more the real world. And a number of other things as well. So the whole concept of a plausible world will be advanced in the future. but it's going to be a plausible, dynamic world. Countless failures with aircraft and airports and all sorts of things. It was really interesting conversation we had regarding the plausible world and that concept of a plausible world and how far it's gone and how far he wants it to go. So another question I asked Austin was regarding the whole notion of a global gateway, and did he ever see a time when custom airports could be allowed into the gateway, into the Xplane gateway? And once again, it was kind of a long answer, but the short side of it is no, because, and this is his reasoning, that custom airports actually eat up a lot of resources. They eat up a lot of VRAM. They eat up a lot of gaming RAM, and so therefore there's a cost benefit, a negative cost benefit. So you get a fantastic custom built airport, but you lose out on resources, and so frame rates drop down. And so no, he doesn't think he'll ever see a time when custom airports will be in the gateway. What he is interested about is actually making the gateway airports better, or making the gateway airports look better, but using the Lego system. And what he was saying was, what he really wants is that the elements within WED and the elements that make up the Lego system to become better. Because what he said quite clearly was that the custom scenery airports, some of the buildings and some of the textures are absolutely better than stuff in the custom gateway, but they are too expensive in terms of resources. If they can make WED easier to use and also have better assets, and not have a negative cost benefit, then that's the way he wants to go, which is a little bit kind of a double-edged sword, so to speak. But Austin really sees a time when the Lego buildings, the Lego system, will be equivalent to custom-built airports, but not have that negative cost-benefit effect. I hope that's clear. I might have got that a little bit confused, but that in essence is what he wants. So no custom airports going into the gateway, but the gateway and Lego getting better and better. There we go. Am I recording? Oh yes, we are recording. Here we are. Right, RAF Cosford, here we are. Some of the crew have turned up, there they are. We've got Matt down there, Lee and Emma. So some of the crew are here. Are they getting rid of the backlog?
It's all clear now.
It's all clear now. We'll get ourselves in there then. Morning guys, how are we?
Hello.
There's my ticket. Thank you very much.
There you go.
And my bag of goodies. How's Just Flight doing?
Alright, yeah.
You're doing alright, are you?
Yeah.
Good. Alright.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, we will. So I've just met with Tony Roblewski. Tony Roblewski, of course, is the man who's done GB Pro. Tony, shake my hand.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well. Tony, I know you've done GB Pro and you've done a lot of other stuff, and you had some problems, didn't you, a few months ago in terms of hosting and whatever. Is that all sorted out now for
Yes, I've got a host sorted out, so it's being hosted over at Xplane.org at the moment.
Good.
And hopefully I'll have New Zealand up by probably the end of the month as well, so another scenery to have fun with. So.
For some reason, I thought you lived, I don't know, in Europe somewhere.
I don't live in Poland, so I came.
Oh right.
So I came over on Sunday, so just to come over.
But you're a Brit.
I am, yes.
And you're living in Poland.
Yes, I live with my girlfriend who's Polish, so we moved a few years ago.
Yeah, great. Really nice meeting you, Tony.
Yeah.
And we'll get a cup of coffee later together. All right?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
He's fine.
I am not going to do it because I've never got off the phone.
She got a cold at the moment. You got a stinker. Here we go. Right.
Just sort out the exposure, right? So here we are with Bob in his new jet cockpit. Looking very, very nice. The two guys stood behind him looking a bit dubious. These are the two who are responsible for it.
Two irresponsible partners.
Yeah, two irresponsible partners who helped to construct the jet cockpit. Looking very nice. Well done, Bob. Well done.
Yeah.
Looks great.
Yeah. We're gonna have the Xplane running in a minute.
All right. So once again, we've got the guys from Microdrone. Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
How are you doing?
Nice to meet you, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this. So this is it.
There we go.
Finally here. Indiegogo, the crowdfunding website. We raised $3.5 million.
Oh, that's a good camera. That looks good on there, doesn't it?
So pretty clear and low latency video. So we improved that.
I bought one of these back at Weston, and so I buzzed my cat with it. It's great fun, really good. Unfortunately, I don't think you can fly one in here. I don't know, but we probably will. We'll see. Okay, so I'm here with Rory from Southwest.
Southwest Partnership Group, yes.
Yeah, do you want to just explain a little bit about what it's about, so for my viewers?
Well, there's lots of things. It's a mixture of all sorts of hardware and software.
Yeah.
There's a little guy there, we just got an Oculus Rift, which is
very nice.
Absolutely nice.
Yeah.
We've got a Satec Cessna cockpit as well.
Right down at the end there. Yeah. Good. How many members have you got in the Southwest?
Well, on our database, we've got about 100 and probably about 30, 35
Yeah.
Not all the same ones.
No.
And their interests vary enormously. Some people like scenery, some Xplane, some FSX.
Yeah. And of course you've got people who become experts and help out in all sorts of things.
And we all learn. I've been there for quite a few years now. We all learn something every day.
I learn something new every day.
I should just mention that.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll take one of those, and we'll get the link on the website.
Which is actually online flying. We do have an online flying group who meet every Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
And we usually fly sort of twin jets.
Yeah.
About 500-600 mile flights.
Cool.
And that's well worth joining. It's a fun one.
Yeah, rather than VAXIM or IVAO. Yeah.
I'm a member of those as well, but it's a nice chatty, friendly sort of group.
Okay.
And if you look at, hopefully, my click's here to put
I'll put the link in the description below, so don't worry, you'll get that.
And I'll put a link of your video.
Please do. All right, Rory.
Lovely to meet you, Michael.
Nice meeting you as well.
Okay, cheers then.
Cheerio.
Bye.
Okay, we're here with the guys from IVAO. IVAO, of course, is the opposite from VAXIM, but they've got some really nice kit. Looking good. How's it going?
Yeah, it's going really well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Doing a bit of controlling there on IVAO. We've got Squirrel here. My man.
And that way the engine derates because it's got quite a warm air going in. That's what they do. You need a long runway for doing it.
Yeah. Derate takeoff, fooling the engine into thinking it's something else.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
Tell it it's hot outside.
Yeah. So we've got Paul here, Squirrel. How you doing, mate?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah? Yeah, not bad. The channel's growing. How's your channel doing?
It's ticking along.
Ticking along?
Ticking along as it does.
That's all we need. Catch you later.
Yeah.
So we're at the Wire to Fire stand, and as usual, Toby is busy over there talking. Always seems busy. Always. Let's just sort this out. There we go. That's a bit better. But Wire to Fire. These are the guys that provided my computer for me. There's Toby. Give us a wave, mate. Yeah, I'm well. They provided my computer, and I recommend these guys. If you're going to buy a computer here in the UK, I will only recommend Wire to Fire. Wire to Fire run Xplane dedicated computer. As far as I'm concerned, they're brilliant. We'll try and get a word with Toby a bit later. I know he's busy. I did have a chat with him last night, but we'll try and get in there later. So, how's it going, Matt?
Oh, here we go again. Cameras in my face.
Yeah, I know.
I did this last year.
I know, but this year I need to ask you about what is it? I can never remember the name of it.
You know what? I'm going to make
Project
walk
Fly.
around. I've just backed into someone. Sorry.
Project Fly. Tell me about it. Quick.
What do you want to know about Project Fly?
I want to know what it is, how it works, who's it aimed at.
if you are of the type of person that enjoys flying and just logging flights, you can use it for that. However, if you want to start from the ground up as a rookie pilot with no hours in a Cessna, taking a virtual loan from a bank, paying for your flying lessons to go all the way through to a type rating to fly something like an Airbus, to then fly for a micro airline within Project Fly, to then be paid and reimburse the whole cost of flying, then that side of it's for you. That's the too long didn't read version of it.
That's good. That is really good. You've practiced that.
I haven't actually. But that's essentially what it is.
That sounds good.
And we give you an array of tools and all of that stuff to be able to do that. Not quite ready yet. About a month away. About a month. And then you can have a go.
The web address?
projectfly.co.uk.
projectfly.co.uk. I'll put a link in the bottom. Matt, thank you very much. Brilliant. So guys, here we are at Cosford. I've got Vittorio with me from the designer and developer of LIPZ, and this is Dan, who came up to me and said give me a copy of LIPZ. So welcome guys. Congratulations Dan.
Thank you very much.
You came up to me, you said give me a copy of LIPZ.
Yes, I did.
You've won the copy. Vittorio.
Well, congratulations man, and I'm happy you are the winner. I hope you enjoyed it, and I think you will have great flights there. I hope you enjoy it because I spent almost 2 years developing it. I put a lot of resources, and I hope you like it. And for everyone else, it will be available in about 3 or 4 days on Xaviation website. I'm in contact with
Cameron?
Yeah, Cameron's son, yeah. Sorry. Hi Cameron. And he's got a Meteor Hurricane over his house, so he's not able to release it right now. But it will be up in a couple of days.
So there you go guys. So what we'll do is we'll get a link. We'll sort this out over the weekend, Sunday, so send me a PM. Send me a PM on Facebook and we'll get a link, and there you go.
Great, thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks.
Alright, okay, thanks guys, thanks. Bye. And Vittorio's come with his crew. Where's his crew? Yeah, it is his crew. Turn around because of the light, you're going to have to stand there.
No, it's...
So Vittorio's come over from Italy this morning with his crew. They're all here. And so we'll go through the names. So this is? Alberto. Giacomo. Vittorio. Filippo. And Simone. Hey, look, so we've got a big Italian crew here today. Welcome guys, it's really nice to see you all. And I hope you enjoy Cosford.
Thank you.
Give us a big thumbs up, thumbs up.
Bye guys.
Alright, thank you. Press the record button. Oh, have you? We're going to get something to eat. We met Vittorio was around, we met him with his crew. It's like a walk-through shop. We're here with Emma and Lee and the whole massive crew. We've got a ghetto over there going on. It's a joke. No, we was joking earlier on. There was me, Derek, and those two guys, and we stood there and said, "Oh, we're a ghetto, brothers together." Anyway, great show, very busy, and it's looking good. But the most important thing is food. Okay guys, I'm here with James from Trackhat. I've been trying to get him all morning. He's here. How's it going?
Very good, very good. We've had a really cracking day. I'm out there at something like 5, 6, 7, 8,000 people. You know, it's been really great. All those big simulator names in here. It's a really big day.
It's been a good day. For those of you who can't remember, of course, I reviewed Trackhat Clip, and I reviewed another one, and this is the one that I kept because it's solid. How far? You can drop it from how high?
10 feet.
That was it, 10 feet. I got that in the video as well, so well done, James. Thanks. Nice meeting you in person.
Thank you very much, Luke.
And have a great day.
You too.
No problem at all. Cheers. Thanks, James. So we got these guys here, and then we've got all these guys over here as well. So you're all on the vlog, and we're going to say hello here as well. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. All right, there you go. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everybody.
Cheers.
Where were we last time, James. I got a new battery. It doesn't matter, but I think I was asking you about the range of PCs and cases was the last thing I remember saying.
Yeah, so we have them here, and I think you just took a quick video of them. Yep. We have one other one which isn't on display, which is slightly cheaper, but this sort of set up from the £600 price point up to about the £2,000.
Right. So, what would you say is your most popular machine?
It's probably the 1000, the Simex 1000, which is just under £1,000.
And that's capable of running Xplane?
It'll run Xplane, no problem. It's not going to get you the sliders, everything to the right, obviously, but it's it's a good, powerful machine. It's running with a 1060 graphics card.
Excellent. Did you see the presentation by Austin?
I've not had a chance to get away.
Well, let me just put it this way: Xplane 11 is going to blow P3D and FSX out the water.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Absolutely. It is going to blow it right out of the water. It's been a good show. How's things been since this morning? I saw you earlier.
Very busy, but really good. Yeah,
excellent.
Interest, so done well.
Once again, Toby.
Cheers, Cliff.
Thanks very much. And don't forget that XPD is. I'm the only person to kind of promote these guys, or should I say I promote these guys. Xplane Dedicated. They run my machines. I'm a customer. I don't get anything from them. This is a not for paid for endorsement.
Give me a handshake.
Yeah, give me a handshake and that's about it. All right.
Cheers.
Okay guys, here I am. I've got Simon with me. Simon did the new intro for Xplane Dedicated. Basically, I think you got in touch, or you mentioned something, and next thing we know, we've got a new intro for Xplane Dedicated.
Yeah, I was playing with Adobe After Effects and needed a purpose, you see, to do something. So you were the purpose.
I was the purpose. Well, hopefully we might have a few more intros. We can do a few more.
Maybe.
And we'll rotate them.
Excellent.
Good idea, isn't it?
Excellent. I get more practice then, don't I?
You get more practice and you get the credit.
Absolutely.
All right.
Have a good day.
And you, Simon. Thank you very much.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Here we are, in the seminar. It's pretty crowded, as you can see, behind. There's my mate Guy. There's Guy from Bristol Flight Sim Users Group. It's quite busy, and we've got Austin and Ben. They're up there. They're getting ready to do their thing. Here comes Lee. So we'll turn the camera around, I think. So you've got Austin in the white shirt. Next to him is Ben Supnick, and the other people are just crew. And Just Flight, of course, because it's a Just Flight and Laminar event. The lights will go down, and we'll lose the picture. Hey, it looks looking good. It's really busy. So all these people are going to be in the vlog.